A big welcome back from school counseling to all our seniors. The last 4 years, it's been so rewarding for us to watch you grow, both academically and socially. You're about to have all your hard work pay off in pursuing your goals after high school, otherwise known as your post-secondary plan. Your school counselor is excited to work with you on your future plans. We understand that everyone is in a different place with their goals and the college application process. There's a lot of information in this presentation, and we know some of you are more than ready to hear this info, and others might feel a little overwhelmed. But we'll meet you wherever you are in the process and take it from there. Your counselor will be meeting with you in a small group in the next few weeks to review the college application process at West. In the meantime, we encourage you to attend college application workshops in the MERC this fall during Glimbard Hour support time, and feel free to make an appointment with your counselor if you need some additional assistance after your small group meeting. We are here to help. As mentioned earlier, before you graduate, counselors will be working with you to review and refine your individual post-secondary plan. Every one of West's seniors will graduate with a plan personalized just for them. For most of you, that will mean pursuing a degree at a 2-year or 4-year college. However, if your plan is to go into the military or trades, make sure that your counselor is aware so we can support you properly throughout that process as well. While this presentation focuses heavily on the college application steps, we're here to help you in pursuing whatever you choose is best for your future. We realize fall is a busy time for seniors in general, and it can feel kind of stressful. These feelings are all for good reason. There's a lot to do. But we hope this presentation will help streamline and simplify some of that work for you. This video will be available for you to review on the School Counseling YouTube channel as often as you like, and will be posted on the Senior Schoology feed. Yes, over the next couple months you will be finalizing your college list and applying to your favorite schools. And yes, it is important that you stay on top of all the deadlines and connect with all the colleges to which you plan on applying. Your school counselor will be here to guide you through it all. In preparing to submit your college applications, there are many steps that take some time, so it is important that you plan ahead and stay organized as much as possible. Just a reminder that test scores, teacher recommendations, transcripts, and school forms do not automatically get sent to your colleges. You can send test scores directly to a college by logging into your online testing account through ACT or College Board. For the letters of recommendation and transcripts, we ask that you have a conversation with your teachers and counselor at least a couple weeks prior to any deadline in order to have these important documents prepared and sent. This process will all be much smoother if you keep your college applications list in SchooLinks as up-to-date and accurate as possible. Colleges have many different types of applications and multiple deadlines, which can easily become confusing to anybody, much less new applicants. In order to minimize confusion, we'll try to provide some clarity here, but remember, your counselor can answer any questions you may have. In most cases, we encourage students to apply by the early action deadline. Some schools will refer to this earlier deadline as priority or scholarship deadlines. The most common date for these early deadlines is November 1st, but they can be as early as October 15th or as late as December 1st, so make sure you're monitoring the deadlines for your specific colleges. An early decision application is much different from the previously mentioned early deadlines, as it is a binding contract with a college that indicates you will attend that school if accepted and withdraw all your other applications. If you are thinking about applying early decision, make sure you have an individual conversation with your counselor as soon as possible. If you aren't ready to apply this fall or want to apply to additional colleges after your initial applications, there are many colleges that have regular and rolling admissions in the winter and spring. However, it is important to stay on top of deadlines and remember that it is usually more advantageous to apply early, as you will be demonstrating more interest in that school, receive earlier consideration for scholarships, and receive a decision on your admissions much earlier than the regular decision applicants. In case you were looking for more college terms, here are some additional important college vocab to be aware of. After you apply, you will either be admitted, denied, deferred, or waitlisted. If you apply early, sometimes you are deferred to the regular admissions pool. If this is the case, you will most likely need to provide the college with your first semester grades. This is also known as a mid-year report. When finalizing your list of colleges, you should consider including a wide variety. In order to do so, we strongly encourage you to apply to schools from 3 categories: likely, target, and reach. You may also choose to apply to a guaranteed admission school like College of Dupage, who has open enrollment. As you can see on this screenshot from SchooLinks, typically 5 to 7 schools on your list is a good number, but it could always be more or less depending on the selectivity of the schools you are considering and the preference of you and your family. We do suggest that you apply to at least 3 colleges that fall into the likely category you will see here on the left. This means that your GPA and test scores, if applicable, are above their average accepted GPA and test score range. It is also important to consider finances when applying. You should have a discussion with your family on the manageable cost of college attendance and be sure to include 1 or 2 financial safety schools. After this video, and when you meet with your counselor in the coming weeks, you will add schools to your final list and college applications list in SchooLinks. Using SchooLinks and communicating with your counselor will ensure all your required documents get to the colleges you're applying to by the preferred deadlines. The first step in submitting your applications is to determine the type of application you will use. Currently, over 1,000 colleges will use the Common Application, but some may prefer you submit a school-specific application on the college's website directly. If you're applying to multiple colleges that use the Common App, it is usually best to use that, as it will likely save you a lot of time. When creating your account, whether Common App or school-specific, you will want to use a personal email address. Make sure you do not use your glenbard.org email, and definitely do not use a parent's email address. This is your process to own as the student in collaboration with your family. Once you create an account, make sure you take note of your username and password. Congrats! You are now ready to begin your college applications. For your application to be complete, you will likely need to pay an application fee. If you think you may qualify for an application fee waiver, yeah, you guessed it, see your school counselor to make sure everything goes smoothly. As mentioned previously, other documents that may be required are a transcript, test scores, essays, and letters of recommendation. In some unique situations or majors, you may even need to interview, audition, or submit a portfolio. Don't worry, you've got this. As mentioned, some colleges may require you to self-report all the courses you've taken and every grade you've received in high school. They will also ask for the courses you are currently taking senior year. If you're completing the Common App, this section is called Courses and Grades. It's important for you to know that you do have access to your transcript and official grades through SchooLinks. Let's take a look at how you can download those. In order to access your personal transcripts, once you log into SchooLinks, you select Student, Record Requests, and download Unofficial Transcript. This is the perfect document to reference when self-reporting your grades on Common App or on any college's school-specific application on their website.
The college essay, your personal statement, or your Common App essay are all terms that can be used interchangeably. The essay tends to be the part of the application students get stuck on. So why are essays important? Well, your personal essay is your opportunity to let the college know something about you that they are not learning elsewhere in your application. The essay demonstrates your ability to write clearly and concisely on a selected topic and helps you distinguish yourself in your own voice. What do you want the readers of your application to know about you apart from courses, grades, and test scores? It is your opportunity to tell them how you can make their campus and community a better, more interesting, diverse, or exciting place. It goes without saying that your essay needs to be about you. You can talk about your experiences and things that are important to you, but always bring it back to you and what you are all about. Most of you have already worked on one of the Common App essay prompts in your English class last spring. If you are looking to refine your essay, many of the senior English electives work on the college essay during the first few weeks of school. Remember to have someone else proofread your essay. Counselors, English teachers, and the tutors in the right place can help provide feedback on your essay as well. Many colleges will have supplemental essays that are specific to their school or additional short answer questions, typically 250 to 300 words. These often take the form of why this college or why do you want to study fill in the blank. These essays are your opportunity to show the college that you know who they are and what they offer and how your time at the college will allow you to reach your personal goals. Answering this question will require you to do some research. For colleges that ask why you want to study blank, like the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, you need to be genuine and specific. Again, consult their website for pointers on how to respond to these important short answer questions. Talk with your counselor if you need additional help answering these essay questions. For more free resources on college essay writing, visit the College Essay Guys YouTube video series and website. There are great resources available for students. Most students will utilize the Common Application or a school-specific application when applying to a school. Students using Common App will need to link their account to SchooLinks in the College Application Manager, as shown on the screen. If you need additional assistance with these next steps, your counselor will be reviewing this process in detail during your senior group meeting and during the college application workshops on support days in the MERC. We understand that this is a fairly new program and a stressful process, but we are here to help walk you through your Common App and SchooLink accounts over the next few weeks. Many of you already know that your college requires a letter of recommendation from a teacher, counselor, activity sponsor, or coach. However, not all colleges will require a letter of recommendation. Sometimes they're optional, and sometimes a college will shred them if you send them. Do your research. Figure out which colleges, if any, you're applying to will require a letter of recommendation. If you need a letter, the first step is to find a time to talk to your teacher in person and ask if they are willing to write you a letter. If they agree to write you a letter, follow the steps in SchooLinks to request a letter of recommendation. You must allow at least 3 weeks for your teacher to write their letter. Once you have invited your teacher in SchooLinks, take some time to complete the West Student Brag Sheet. Don't assume your teacher knows everything about you. It's helpful to guide your teacher's letter by providing detailed and specific information about your experience in their class. Be sure to follow up with your teacher and communicate about any upcoming deadlines. Don't forget to send your teacher a thank you note for taking the time to help get you into college. Handwritten thank you notes are always encouraged. This is a screenshot of the College Application Manager view. Once you click on the individual college that you have added to your application list, you are able to select the link to add a recommender under Teacher Evaluations as highlighted here in red. A pop-up box will ask you to select your teacher and then customize a message. This message is what your teacher will view in their email, so please be sure to be specific about your request, and remember, only add a teacher request in SchooLinks after you have already had a conversation with your teacher in person and they have agreed to write you a letter. Once a teacher has uploaded their letter, it will be marked complete in SchooLinks. Many colleges require official transcripts to be sent to the school from your counselor. However, some colleges may want you to self-report either using a SRAR, self-reported academic record, or the Common Application Courses and Grades section. Official transcripts are sent via SchooLinks by your counselor, along with any other school forms that are required. You need to make sure that the colleges appear on your final application list in SchooLinks in order for this to happen. Be sure to check the college admissions websites if you are unsure whether you need an official transcript or will be required to self-report. To request an official transcript, visit the College Application Manager of SchooLinks. In the red box on the screen, you can see where you are able to request your initial transcript to be sent to a college. Please give your counselor at least 2 weeks to complete the transcript requests and submit any required school forms. Each fall, we have over 200 college reps visit students here at West. If you haven't had a chance to visit campus or have questions about their admissions process, we strongly encourage you to meet with a rep while they are here in the building. Typically, this college rep is the first person to review your application, and it is a great opportunity to connect with the rep and put a face to your application. You are able to sign up to meet with college reps through your SchooLinks account. Click on Engage and Events to view all the college reps visiting Glenbard West this fall. Be sure to talk with your teacher at least 2 days in advance if you will be missing a class to meet with a college rep. Continue checking SchooLinks for colleges visiting Glenbard West as this list grows every day. Many schools have test-optional admissions. However, these policies change from year to year, so please be sure to check individual college admissions websites. By law, Illinois public schools are still test optional. Students who want or need to improve their test scores can register to retake an ACT or SAT based on the schedule on their respective testing website, so it's important to do your research. Make sure you look into whether a test score is required for scholarships as well as admissions. Every school has their own policy. If you need official test scores sent to your colleges, you need to log onto your ACT or College Board account and send scores directly from the testing site to the colleges before an application deadline. We recommend that students allow at least 2 weeks for the test score reports to get connected with your application at the college. Are you applying to the College of Dupage? Students who plan to attend COD need to submit an application on their website. Be sure to use your personal email address to apply. Application fee waivers are available for students who qualify. Talk to your counselor. Be sure to follow the next steps instructions that will be sent to your personal email after you apply. You will need your student ID number to set up your Inside COD account. COD begins sending important enrollment information to your COD email account. That is why it's important to set up the account and be sure you're proactively checking it. Financial aid information also gets sent to your COD email, so remember to set up your account after you apply. Glenbard West has a very strong partnership with the College of Dupage, and a representative will visit throughout the school year to help get students enrolled at COD. Each year, we have a handful of students who plan to pursue a career in the trades after high school. Trade unions are organized for a specific trade or occupation, while industrial unions represent workers in a particular industry. Many students apply to join a union and start apprenticeships after high school. These are hands-on, typically paid opportunities to get training and certification for a specific skill. College of DuPage has trades programs throughout their technical education center. Check out their website for a full list of programs. It's important to have a conversation with your family about paying for college and your family's financial plans. The FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid, and it is an Illinois state graduation requirement for all students. Seniors will complete the FAFSA or sign a non-participation waiver or complete the alternative application for eligible students in order to graduate and qualify for any potential federal or student aid. The FAFSA will be available in the fall. Be on the lookout for upcoming financial aid workshops and events to help families complete the FAFSA. We have a list of scholarships in our School Counseling Schoology Resources folder. Be sure to check the individual college websites about additional scholarship opportunities. The local scholarship is exclusive to Glenbard West seniors. It's available in the winter via SchooLinks. More information will be provided as the semester continues, but we strongly recommend taking advantage of this amazing opportunity just for our students. Every college has a net price calculator to help students estimate the cost of attendance. Be sure to utilize this resource on the college's financial aid website, as well as learn more about the average student aid through the U.S. Department of Education College Scorecard. Here are some important links from this slide deck. We'll also add them onto the Senior Schoology page, the School Counseling Schoology Resources folder, and they'll be in the notes section of this YouTube video, which will be a part of the School Counseling Senior video series. These links will be available for you to refer back to as needed. Here's a snapshot of that School Counseling Schoology Resources folder where you can find those links and plenty of additional helpful information. This folder contains video tutorials and step-by-step instructions about the college application process, requesting transcripts, and letters of recommendation. As always, your school counselor is excited to work with you in achieving your post-secondary goals, and we can't wait to celebrate your decision with you this spring. Teachers, at this time, we ask that you please pause the video and allow students to scan this QR code. Students, please take a few minutes to fill out the survey to provide your counselor some guidance on how to tailor supports specifically for you throughout the application process. Thank you.